This morning, I woke up, but there was no light. The clock in the room was stuck at 3:33 a.m. My mother was standing in front of me, her face pale, eyes white, blood dripping from her lips. "Come, downstairs," she said in a voice as cold as ice. Downstairs, breakfast was set, but the orange juice smelled like blood, and there were worms crawling in the cereal. The TV was off, the phone was missing. "Where's my phone?" I asked. There was no life in my mother's eyes. She simply said, "You are never to talk to anyone, not ever again." I reached for the TV remote, but my mother swiftly reached out and broke it with lightning speed, and then, she began to laugh. But her laugh, it wasn't like a human's, it echoed, as if a demon was laughing from within her. She sent me to the bathroom. "Go, take a last shower." I pulled out my phone that I had hidden under my pillow. A message from Maria popped up. "Have you entered Black Level 2? Anyone above 5 is no longer considered human. They took my sister. She had lost her shadow." Shadow? My legs started trembling. Just then, breaking news flashed on my phone. Unknown tantric epidemic strikes in India. Children whose shadows are fading are no longer part of the human world. Then my mother snatched the phone away. But now her fingers were long, black, and her nails were soaked in blood. She embraced me, but another pair of arms grew from her back. She was no longer my mother, she was something else. "Go to the basement. And under no circumstances, come upstairs." She handed me the car keys. And as the door opened, there was a terrifying knock. Thack, thack, thack. When I reached the basement, there was a pentagram stained with blood on the floor. In the middle of it stood 3 shadows, dressed in white robes, their eyes as black as coal. One spoke. "Black Level Tara Sharma, the shadow is no longer yours. Your soul belongs to us." He burned an upside down symbol on my chest with a hot iron. My mother's screams were no longer human, they had turned into demonic echoes. Then she grabbed my wrist, and I lost consciousness. When I woke up, I was in a black bus. Dozens of children were sitting in front of me. Their eyes were missing. The bus had empty sockets instead. None of their shadows were there. "These children are no longer human. They are ash," a man whispered. "You must become a sacrifice, so that this tantric disease doesn't spread." The bus driver had horns on his head, and the bus was no longer headed towards any school. It was going towards a dark temple. If this story took your breath away, imagine if your basement might be hiding something too. For more such scary, mysterious, and demonic stories, like, share, and subscribe to this channel, because the next story won't come in your dreams. It will come to your room. Hope that captures the essence.